Hi guys, Blake, Dwayne, and Nathan here with Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina. We're going to do the one cast for you today. Today I am throwing a size 12 or a size 8 scud on top, double scud rig, and a size 12 on the bottom with a 1/4 ounce of weight. Dwayne, what are you throwing today?
1/8 ounce Sculpin and Peach brown-headed jig.
He is throwing an 1/8 ounce Sculpin and Peach brown-headed jig. We are up here at the dam. They're running 4 units, 3 floodgates. I don't know if you can see that from the camera right now. And Nathan's in the back doing some photography work. I want to see if I can't get one on the first cast today.
I heard you caught a good fish yesterday.
I did catch a good fish yesterday. Yesterday I caught my personal biggest trout and 9.35 pounds, and Dwayne is hooked up, and it was 27 inches long. I heard there was a few other big fish caught yesterday. Someone brought one into the dock that was what?
13 1/4 pounds.
13 1/4 pounds.
Caught on a scud.
Caught on a scud.
On a 5-weight fly rod.
On a 5-weight fly rod. And
that was a real fish.
And another one caught up here at the dam by someone waiting last night that was 23 1/2 inches long, another brown trout. So it was a big day for big browns. I don't know if it's more the time of the year that's bringing those about, or if it's this flood water, but it might be a combination of both. Oh, there's got a touch there. Yesterday when I caught that, I was throwing Signature Series Ghost Shad flavored jerk bait, and when the water's running this fast, those deeper diving jerk baits and crankbaits, you can throw them out behind the boat and kind of tug them down to the bottom and just let it troll behind you. And that's what I was doing yesterday when I caught that big one. So my recommendation, if someone wants to try the crankbait, get one that's shad flavored if you're going to be on the lake in the next couple days, and troll those behind your boat. And Dwayne's hooked up again. With the floodwaters running, there's a shad coming over into the lake, and that is causing the fish to go after that shad color. Dwayne got one on the 1/8 ounce Sculpin and Peach flavored brown-headed jig. Pretty nice fish. I'm really milking this first cast right now. I usually have quite a bit of luck once I go past outlet 2 here when I'm dragging scuds.
That's a real good flat, right?
Yeah, that flat from here over to the tip of the island, there's a lot of big rocks underneath the water.
Flat.
Is it? I haven't tried it too much with the jerkbait, but I probably should. I haven't heard a whole lot about any other.
Bill Babler had a trip this morning.
Bill had a trip this morning?
Yeah, he said he did real good the first 2.5 hours of the trip.
What were they using?
Scuds.
Scuds.
And I think he said San Juan worms and egg flies.
So another thing with this floodwater that we got going, a little bit warmer temperatures, it's really bringing a rise in the scud population. So scuds are going to be a good bet for a little while. I know that kid who came in this morning and got his certificate from last night.
What was his name? Vince Price?
Vince. He came back again today after he was in this morning at 6:45 in the shop, and got 2 more certificates, all on the gray scud. So three trophy fish for Vince in the last 24 hours. All right, I'm gonna bring this in and check it for moss. Something you got to do whenever you're dragging these scuds out here, because if they get even a little bit of moss on them, it's not happening. I sure enough did. Had some moss. So nothing officially on the one cast. I'm gonna try dragging this a little bit longer and switch over to the white jig.
I caught quite a few the other morning on scuds on this flat right through here.
Dwayne was saying in this flat that we're running down here, right? Is that outlet 3 right there?
Yeah.
Right below outlet 3, they were doing really good the other morning on scuds right through this flat.
Where it drops off down here into the big hole.
Where it drops off down into the big hole from outlet 3 down to the big hole.
Up there.
Yes, there are.
These are starting to change colors.
Yeah, with the colder weather setting in, we should see the pretty array of trees here soon.
Comes Lisa again.
Yeah, me and her were going past each other all day yesterday. Yesterday when I was dragging that jerk bait, as soon as I'd get down past that, about even with that big tree down here on the right, I'd hook into a fish almost every time. There's one on the scud.
Oh, look at that rod band too. He's all bowed up. Got your hands full, Blake? You tickling? Hitting that?
I don't know yet. I don't think so.
Bottom one.
And this fish hit the size 12. Hit the size 12 scud. And that is the size 12 Peppy Gray. Come here, little guy. I was trying to catch the biggest thing in the boat next to me. All right, we're now going into the drop off into the big hole here. I need to let out a little extra line. It got a little deep on me there. Saw some people catching some fish off the dock today, early this morning. I think they were using power bait. And Dwayne's hooked up again. They're liking that sculpin and peach today.
Nice fish.
Another nice rainbow there. Dwayne, what does it mean whenever they have the white on the tips of their fins? Does it mean anything at all, or is it just a...
You know, they got their full fin. It's a good looking fish.
Oh! He was camera shy.
Thought I was gonna get a headache there. That's a nice fish.
Yeah. Oh, 14, 15 inches. Occasionally when I feel some bites on the scud, I'll kind of let the line towards it, and sometimes that gives them just enough to get it in their mouth. Just a little trick I've noticed dragging the scuds. Oh, I found a snag.
Found a rockfish.
I found a rockfish. Well, I don't have another one of those rigged up, so we're going to the white jig. This is a Lilley's Landing 1/8 ounce white jig. And, you know, as long as shad have been flowing in over, they'll be looking for that white. Dwayne found a rockfish. Is it a fish?
What's going on there? It's a fishing line or something.
I'm going to go towards it. Woo!
Slingshot. That was somebody's fishing line.
Oh. How is that tangled around the trolling motor there? There you go.
Probably get away from this boat a little bit.
Let's take us out. Yeah, it was about right in this spot right here, where I would hook into one every time.
Do it today.
I'm gonna try. I'm using 2-pound test on this pole. With the water running this fast, you can probably get away with 4-pound.
That's what I got is 4 pounds.
That's what Dwayne says he's using on his. Doesn't seem to be affecting his bite. When the water's this deep, you really got to give it a little bit of extra time to sink down there. Because with the current running this fast, they're going to really be hunkered down on the bottom. The guy the other day said he was drifting a San Juan worm, but 15 foot underneath the indicator on his fly rod. In these same conditions.
Cast?
One more cast. I'm gonna let the boat get drifting at speed here before I make my cast though.
Those guys are going for it.
Yeah, they are. Got some people rock climbing over here on our bank, getting down in there with their fly rods. It's dedication.
Blake?
There's one on the white jig.
Yeah, walleye.
He's dragging some line out. This feels like a little bit nicer of a fish. Oh, it is. I might need the net. With this 2-pound line, I won't be able to pull him in the boat.
Chunker.
Oh, wow. Pretty colors on that. Oh, he's going to take me for a run underneath the boat here. There we go. All right. Yeah. Nice, pretty one there. Oh, 15, 16 inches. Beautiful colors. All right, guys, I think we'll end it on that note. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow. Oh. Gonna hit that button over there.